Hey everybody, we're back at it about Pastor Scott again. We're at 56 Kitchen in Solon, part of a group of restaurants that our friend Ian Thompson we're going to talk to in just a minute. Ian and his wife Rosemary and his children have been a big part of Garfield. I had the privilege to baptize the kids that are now like taller than me. Ian oversees all the chefs and all of the workings at 56 Kitchen here in Solon and Mayfield. Fine Dining L, and also Vertigo. So we're here at 56 Kitchen in Solon, and I ordered the rainbow trout. Now, it looks delicious. I'm going to stuff my face when we're interviewing Ian in just a second. Scott, what did you get?
I got the banh mi bird. It's seasonings and a sandwich I've never had before, so I wanted to go with something I've never experienced before. Really looking forward to trying it here tonight.
So tell us a little bit, how did you get into being a chef in the hospitality business?
My best friend in high school, his family was always in the food business.
Okay.
In some way, shape, or form. Over the years, they owned a diner, they had an ice cream shop, they worked for a spice purveyor, and so we always worked for them. So we would wash dishes, work the counter, cook, we would do whatever. So they really taught me about the business, and we fell for the environment in restaurants. You know, it's usually a high energy, very social crowd. And then from there, I just was working in restaurants, and wasn't really a sort of aha moment or anything. I just kind of came to a point in my career where I would get compliments on my food. I was getting promotions. Chefs were seeing things in me, and so I was like, well, maybe I got something here. And went to culinary school.
Oh, where'd you go culinary school?
In Colorado, Denver, Colorado.
Oh, wow.
Yep. You really do have to have the heart of a servant at the end of the day to really find success in this business. Because it's the hospitality business. That's what we're here to do. We're here to serve. We're here to be hospitable. We're here to provide an experience for people. And when it's at its best, it's a two-way street. This room, the glasses are clinking, the sound of the forks and the knives on the plate, the buzz of the conversation, and they're loving it. We're doing what we're best at. So, in its best form, it really is sort of mutually beneficial. They come in, they have this great experience. We get to we get to pay our bills. We get to, have a good time. That's when this business is a good time.
Yeah.
A lot of times at night, I'll be here either expediting, so kind of organizing plates as they're going out, or I'll just sort of do whatever. But one of my favorite things to do is to run food, is to drop food at tables, because it's really enjoyable to see the look on people's faces when you bring them a killer-looking plate of food.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get sometimes the old ladies give you one of these. The dudes will give you a fist bump.
Does it surprise you that Jesus spent so much time having food with, eating meals with people?
Life happens over food. But on any given night, in this room right now, there could be a couple talking about getting married. There could be a father and a daughter, and his daughter's about to go off to the military.
Wow.
And they're having their last beer together before she does. There could be friends that haven't seen each other in 50 years. And what we get to do, our privilege, our honor, is we get to be just one little brush stroke in that painting. We get to be part of. They may not remember. They'll remember that night forever. They might not remember what they got. They might not remember their server's name, but they'll remember that night forever. And we get a chance to be a small part of it.
You can tell them this may be the best chicken sandwich I've ever had.
Awesome. Thanks.
This is
I will
real
pass.
good.
This trout is
Delicious.
killer, man. I have to tell you, man, I have eaten a lot of trout. I have caught trout in the Smoky Mountains, rainbow trout, and eaten it that day. This was killer, man. It is melting your mouth.
No, this is a great sandwich. The spices, it feels like there's a sweet and sour sauce on here of some sort that I'm not a foodie, so I can't, I don't know all the vocabulary, but man, the meat is tender and the veggies are just perfect.
I mean, any chef worth his or her weight has a deep respect for this planet, for life, and for the fact that we are nourishing ourselves. Myself, many other chefs. One of the things we preach is from the second the truck pulls up back there to the second I hand it off to a guest, we need to be thoughtful on how we handle that product. Wow. I don't care if it's a stalk of celery or if it's a whole salmon. Either way, it was a gift, right? It was a gift from God. I mean, the same reason my kids and I, we all give thanks for every meal we ever eat. It's the same. It comes from the same place, as far as I'm concerned. To really treat these things with care, just to appreciate. There's the appreciation part too.
Man, if this world could take the care of one another the way Ian talks about chefs taking care of the food, that just left a mark for me.
The church as a whole, to have that sense of honoring each guest,
Yep.
of allowing each ingredient to sing, of recognizing that life is happening here, and let's nurture it and celebrate it, whatever is happening and whatever it is at the time.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives. You notice I'm saying that better? You know why I'm saying it better? Because I started saying lions and tigers and bears, oh my. So diners and drive-ins and dives, oh my.
That's it.
See y'all.